Welcome back. Here we are at 5 Mile Pass, and now that we have our e-motorcycle properly registered, we're almost ready to get out and ride. But before you take your e-motorcycle out on any public lands or trails, there are a few things that you want to make sure that you cover. Education requirements, safety checks, protective gear, and making sure you actually know where you can legally ride. In Utah, it's required that all OHV operators have an off-highway vehicle education certificate. For those 18 and older, an adult OHV education certificate is required to ride on all public lands and trails. These certificates are available digitally, which makes it really easy to keep with you while you're riding. If you're under 18, you'll need a youth education certificate to operate on all public lands and trails. Knowing the rules keeps Utah's trails safe and accessible for everyone. If you're unsure, head to ohv.utah.gov. Next up, before every ride, it's a good idea to do a quick safety inspection of your e-moto. A common checklist that riders use is called T-CLOCS. T-CLOCS stands for tires and wheels, controls, lights and electronics, oil and fluids, chassis, and stands. Performing this checklist only takes a few minutes, and it can help you catch safety issues before you're actually out on the trail. Just as important as checking your e-motorcycle is making sure that you have the right protective equipment. In Utah, all riders under the age of 18 are required to wear a helmet when they're operating an off-highway motorcycle on public lands. Off-highway motorcycles do include off-highway e-motorcycles. And honestly, even if you're over the age of 18, we think that wearing the proper protective equipment is just a smart idea. Proper protective equipment includes a DOT-approved helmet, goggles, gloves, long sleeves, long pants, over-the-ankle boots. Before heading out, make sure that your e-motorcycle is actually allowed where you plan to ride. There are a ton of great tools that can help. Apps like Avenza Maps, Gaia GPS, and OnX Off-Road are a few. Avenza can be especially helpful because it includes official motor vehicle use maps from the Forest Service. Trail access can change, and digital maps aren't always completely up to date, so it's important to double check with your local land management agency or the posted signage. A few other things that you'll want to keep in mind are to always let someone know where you're going and when you're going to return, avoid riding alone if possible, and always stay alert for other trail users and oncoming traffic. By taking the time to understand the rules, prepare your equipment, and ride responsibly, you're doing your part to help keep Utah's trails open and accessible for future riders. All right, let's do this.